Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Let me ask you a simple question. Would you like to pocket an extra $5,000 every single month passively using someone else's trading capital? If the answer is even a maybe, stick with me for the next 20 minutes. I'm Romain from Exo Capital. You might have seen our 10K per month video with about 6,000 views, or maybe you spotted my 100% upward profile with 60% with 60 plus thousand dollars in verified client earnings. I don't say that to brag, just to prove that everything we cover here is rooted in live results, not theory. So today we walking a step by step, we walking step by step through the exact hedging strategy my team and I use to generate consistent low risk income from top prop firms in the industry, such as FTMO, My Funded Futures, or Topstep. So you can replicate it and hit that 5 grand a month figure. So we'll cover the numbers, the pitfalls, and the precise implementation plan. I just have few notes here under my eyes on my computer, but this video will be with no fluff, no edits, just a straight direct guide. So if you're ready, let's dive in. I just wanted to mention before we jump into it that we are doing a special gift. So stay until the end of the video to know more about it. So what we will tackle first is why even bother with prop firms. In a sentence, they give you access to huge trading capital while capping your personal risk at the cost of a one-time challenge fee. Instead of scrapping by on a $5,000 personal account, you can control 200 grand or more and keep up to 80% of the profits generated on the account. So that leverage is life-changing in a sense. Like most retail traders, your own bankroll your own bankroll is limited, so the downside is obvious. If you fail the challenge, you lose the fee. Here it's different than a standard broker account. That's where a smart hedging framework comes in, turning the traditional high fail rate prop model into something you can reliably monetize month after month. So that's about our strategy that I dive deeper into it after presenting a bit about FTMO. So FTMO is our prop firm of choice. We also work with My Funded Futures or Topstep, but for the passive income solution, it would be with FTMO. They've been funded in 2014, headquartered in Prague, and still in the benchmark for transparency. So they're still the top one, so the benchmark for in the industry. Last year, they posted $213 million in turnover, about 20% higher than 2022. So those were 2023 numbers published in 2024. And they paid 80% more traders in the first 7 months of 2024 than in the same period a year earlier. So more than 2.3 million trading accounts have been opened on their platform. FTMO isn't disappearing tomorrow, and that stability matters when you are building a long-term passive income stream. So their standard two-phase challenge costs roughly $1,200 for a 200K account, and once funded, you receive 80% profit share every 14 days minimum. So what's the real risk and challenge hurdles about FTMO? The thing is, FTMO's rules are intentionally strict. So you have a 10% profit target in phase one and two. On the challenge phase, it's 5%. So 10% profit target in phase one, 5% in phase two, with daily and overall drawdown caps. Most traders wash out because a single bad day blows the account. Plus, that initial fee is not refundable. So if you fail, I mean, you spend the challenge fee. So we need a mechanism to survive worst case scenarios and still come out ahead. So this is where hedging comes into play. So think of hedging as a financial insurance. We open two accounts simultaneously. One is the prop account, the FTMO challenge itself. The other is the broker account, so the broker hedge account, our safety net. If the prop account enters a buy on your USD, for example, here in my example, will simultaneously place an equivalent sell on the hedge account. So when one side loses, the other gains. The result, if the FTMO side meets targets, great, you pass, get the phase passed at the end, you get paid. If it fails, the hedge profit offsets the fee and bankrolls your retry. So it's just a rinse and repeat in case of failure. The trick isn't simply mirroring same trades. You adjust lot sizes so the edge nets a bit more on losing scenarios and just a bit less on winning ones. So guaranteeing that at a portfolio level, you're never in the red. So let's walk through the numbers together. I'm not going to dive into the Excel spreadsheet. If you're more interested about this, at the end of the video, you'll be able to click on the video that is 5 minutes long to check the spreadsheet, or it's also available on my website. You have the link below in the description. Let's walk to the numbers together without the spreadsheets. We know the account size of a 200K FTMO challenge. The challenge fee is about $1,200 roughly, depending on the Euro USD price. So we need $1,200 for the challenge fee. The hedging collateral is about $4,000. So we need a total working capital, what I would name required working capital, RWC, of about $5,200, which represents 1,200 plus 4,000. So on phase one, how does it work? We need to reach 10% target on the challenge. So that's 20K. 10% of 200K, it's 20K. Let's say we trade gold with a buy position, and if it goes our way, then we lose profits on the broker side, hedge losses, hedge loses in that case. Other way, if FTMO loses, well, our hedge account will gain. So at the end of the day, we either pass the phase or rinse and repeat the process. So how do we get to 5K per month? How does the math works? Because that's kind of the title of the video. On a 200K funded account, if you are doing this on a yearly basis, you can expect about $20,000. So it wouldn't meet up to our 5K per month. We would need more capital to have more portfolio size to reach this objective. So we'll see together how exactly we can get to this 5K per month in a second. Now, if all this sounds great, but you'd rather have a pro team handle execution, Exo Capital offers a done-for-you hedging program. Minimum commitment is low 5 figures, you should know. So we place, monitor, and rebalance every trade 24/5. And we have a funded or refunded policy, meaning if you don't get your funds, if you don't get funded, we get refunded thanks to the hedging itself. So you can check my Upwork history is public. I have 100% job success score on Upwork plus 60,000 earned on the platform with almost only 5-star client reviews praising our risk management and transparency. In other words, you're in proven hands. So if you're interested, if you're serious about locking 5K monthly without sweating charts yourself, I can say pause this video right now and click the link, the Calendly link below in the description. You book a call with me, we verify you meet the capital and time requirements, and let's see if you're fit. Remember, we cap intake to keep quality high, so slots vanish quite fast. We take one investor per month, not more usually. There are common mistakes I wanted to tackle. The top 3 errors I see. One is underfunding the hedge account. So if you can't cover worst case drawdown, the whole safety net fails and it doesn't work anymore. The second thing would be ignoring prop firm soft rules like maximum risk on FTMO. We can get capped at 1% risk per trade when funded on FTMO, for example, and that's a soft rule. It's not clearly written down on FTMO website. We would put in the third point, chasing oversized returns. So sticking to our hedging plan is what we need to do. We never want to turn off the hedging to try to make more profits without having to pay the insurance, if I can say. So those would be the three main errors, the pitfalls I see about this strategy. So a quick recap. We covered why prop firms multiply your earning power, why FTMO is rock solid, credible. We've seen FTMO's rock solid credibility, if I can say. We've seen the a hedge method that guarantees you're either funded or refunded. We've seen the exact math that converts 200K to make 5K per month without mentioning you how we get there. I guess you've understood. I said with 200K, we get 20K per year. So to get 5K per month, you need 60K per year. 5 times 12 equals 60. So if you want to generate $60,000, which equals to $5,000 per month, you would need a 600K portfolio, so 600,000 prop firm accounts running on FTMO would generate you $5,000 per month. So if that's something that's interesting for you, if you're ready to make the leap, hit the calendar link below, book your call, and let's put a plan together. If you got value today, smash the like button, subscribe for more zero fluff trading guides, and share your questions in the comments. I answer everyone the faster I can. About the gift I've mentioned, we are offering 50K MFFU accounts. So if you're interested, write funded in comments and you will be selected for the potential 50K free funded account on My Funded Futures, which is one of the top prop firms. Thanks for watching. Trade smart, and I'll see you inside.